The lovely Brenda song. Nice to have you here. Brenda.
We are so excited to have you back.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
My kids cannot know that you're here, though, because then they want to stay home from school to see you. They love London Tipton.
Oh, well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I was born in Sacramento, but my family, my mom is Thai, my dad is Hmong.
Hmong, yes.
Hmong.
H-M-O-N. Yeah, okay. So that's in an area of China?
It's actually kind of like borders like Thai and Laos. And my mom is Thai, but she was adopted into a Hmong family, so that's a language that I speak.
Okay. You do speak that
Yes, I do.
language. Then good for you. Is it a difficult language to learn?
The dialect is almost like French. It's very up and down. It's in a higher register.
Why don't you tell me I love you, Regis? In Hmong.
Gusto Regis.
No kidding.
That sounds like it would be hard to learn, though. Doesn't that sound hard to learn?
My dad is really good about it, though, because like when we're at home, he only speaks to us in Hmong. He wants us to keep it in
was
the
that your
family.
first language then?
Yes.
And then you, because it's so funny to hear you speak. You sound like such a California girl.
Yes,
you know?
But that's what I love about my dad. He really wants us to keep it in our family because, you know, we don't have a written history either, so it's all just word of mouth what my grandparents know.
Sure, absolutely. And you've got a degree in Taekwondo?
Yes, I have a black belt in Taekwondo.
So do I.
Do you really?
Yes.
I love it.
No, you don't. Don't say that. I don't want you to get hurt right here, right now.
And you graduated from high school at the age of 16. I mean, she's really a very smart girl.
I'm such a geek. I
She's
love
a great
school.
cook. And not a bad kick either. What's your best dish?
I've heard that I've made a pretty good darn mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah. Mac and cheese.
Doesn't that come out of the box with the
Oh
thing?
my goodness!
The powder?
Kelly. Oh my goodness! well, the thing about me is I love to cook healthy because you know I love to eat, but you know. I also like to wear nice clothes.
Right,
so I would go to a restaurant and, you know, find my favorite dishes, and I would go home and then try to make a healthy version. So that's actually how I started cooking.
And then you're friends with Ashley, what's her name?
Tisdale.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Sorry.
What's her name?
Can't keep track of everybody.
Yes,
She was on
She
the
used to
Sweet
be on
Life.
it.
She was on the Sweet Life of Deck and Cody, but she's also just did a guest star on the Sweet Life on Deck, which was really fun because it's like
Great to have her back.
reuniting the family, and we're all good friends, so it's not as if we never see each other.
It's great. So where does the plot stand right now?
Well, right now we actually have a new episode coming up April 22nd called Splash and Trash, and it's like an Earth Day initiative. It's all about being green on a ship, and the Disney Cruise Line actually is very green. We're using water, towels, and such like that.
So you're doing it right on the ship.
We are.
That ship is fun, too.
Yeah,
Have you been on the ship with your kids?
I have, yeah.
It's fun,
great,
right?
It's great.
Literally a floating Disneyland. It's amazing.
No, it is. It really is.
You have a good time.
You have a boyfriend?
Regis, shh, don't tell anybody about us. Regis.
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do. Too much personality.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Where'd you find a guy to match your personality? Not
I'm still
out there.
looking.
Are you really?
But I think they work so hard. I mean, don't you spend hours and hours?
You know, it's really tough. Like, anytime that I have off, like, I try to spend it with my family because it's like you're working so much that, like, my brothers grow up so fast. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, my brother's 18, he's in college. One brother's a teenager. My brother's 13 years old, and now he's like the coolest kid in school. Like, he's like wearing the baggy pants and like faux hawks. And I'm like, you're my little baby brother. Like, what happened? So, anytime that I do have any free time, I try to spend it with my brothers.
What about the Sprouse boys? Do they ever put the moves on you?
Oh my gosh.
The Sprouse
Those
boys
are
ever
like-
ask you out?
Those are like my little brothers. I mean, I literally
Everybody's
have like
a
two
little
sets.
brother.
Well, oh my gosh. I mean, it was like I have two sets of brothers, and they hang out. So like when they come over to the house, it's like boys running all around the house with video games, you know, with paintballs, all that crazy stuff.
But the Sprouse boys, you got a good point here. Don't tell me they haven't come on to you.
Oh, every day. Are you kidding me? I have to put them in their place.
All right, so we take a look at you in action here, London. London is giving Mr. Mosby a...
Mosby.
Mosby.
My kids watch this show.
Oh, good for you. Mosby's going to get a birthday gift here from London. Take a look.
Happy birthday, Mosby. I hope you love it. I'm sorry, I couldn't find any wrapping paper, so I wrapped it in $100 bills.
I love it already. Take one.
Oh, I hate when people try to save the paper.
You take it.
It's a diamond buffer.
Oh, it's beautiful, but I don't have any diamonds.
I
do, and boy, would this baby make them sparkle.
Would you like it?
Really? Oh, thank you, Mosby. This is the best your birthday ever.
Wow! And Sweet Life on deck airs Friday night, 8 o'clock on the Disney Channel. Brenda, so good to have you here. Good luck to
Great
you.
to see you, Brenda, always.
We'll be right back in a moment.
Tune in all next week on Live for a look at the hottest and latest cars from this year's auto show. You won't want to miss it.
Get your complimentary